In this video, I'm going to continue looking at the non-fatal offences, and today's video is on battery from section 39 of the Criminal Justice Act. I'm going to be looking at the actus reus and mens rea of battery, and then some cases to go along with it. So, the actus reus of battery is applying unlawful force to a victim, and the mens rea is intention or recklessness in doing this. Now, when is it lawful to apply force? In self-defence, to stop a crime, if they consent to the force, if it's part of a job, or if it's normal everyday contact. So if it doesn't come under any of these categories, it's most likely unlawful force. In R versus Thomas, the defendant was a caretaker in a school. He touched the hem of a girl's skirt. And the ratio or key point of this case is that touching clothing is still a battery, so it doesn't have to be on skin. In R versus Hasted, the defendant punched his girlfriend while she was holding their baby. She dropped the baby and it hit his head. So the ratio of this case is that the application of force need not be directly applied. Even though the man didn't harm the baby directly, the harm was indirectly done as he punched his girlfriend who was holding the baby. A case with a similar idea is DPP versus K. A 15-year-old boy took some acid from a science lesson and poured it into a hand dryer in the boys' toilets. Another student had the acid blown into their face when they used the dryer. And again, the application of force need not be directly applied. Collins versus Wilcock is an important case relating to lawful force for police people. A policewoman took hold of a woman's arm to stop her from walking away during questioning. The police can lawfully apply force during an arrest or stop and search as part of their job. And then finally, Donnelly versus Jackman. A policeman tapped the defendant on the shoulder to get his attention. And the ratio or key point of this case is that minor contact to draw attention is not a battery. Here's a quick question I wrote up on this topic. Paulie is waiting in line at a supermarket when the person behind him nudges him gently to draw his attention. Paulie turns around and pushes the person away. So we've got a few issues here. The first one is when the person behind him nudges him gently to draw his attention. And this links directly to the case of Donnelly versus Jackman, which we just looked at. Minor contact to draw attention is not a battery, so in this case that wouldn't be a battery. However, when Paulie turns around and pushes the person away, this is clearly going to be a battery. The actus reus of battery is applying unlawful force to a victim. By pushing them, this is applying unlawful force. And then the mens rea would be intention, as he turned around and intended to push him. Hopefully this video is helpful. If you have any more cases that you think might be useful, then put them in the comments below. Have a nice day.